but I do got a reason why I don't take females out on a date. So she finally replied to me, like we busting it up in the DM and everything. I'm talking to her. I'm like, yeah, I gotta take you out. Let's go out. This and that. She's like, all right, cool. How we gonna do that? Next day she texts me and she like, oh, pay for my hair. I'm like, how much your hair? She said $275. I'm like, all right, cool. Now let's keep in mind that's $275. I'm down. So listen, right? And don't judge me, but I don't take females out on dates. Like, that's just something I don't do. Like, I gotta really like you for me to take you out on a date. Feel me? But I do got a reason.
Yeah, that's not saying much. I mean, shouldn't you like everybody you take out on a date, nigga? Like, what you taking somebody out on a date for if you don't really like them?
Why I don't take females out on a date. So there was this one girl. She was like bad as fuck, fine, like body, face, mean, everything.
She was out of your league. Got you.
So I had DM'd her. Boom, I kept DMing her, kept commenting on her story and everything.
And you were harassing her. She didn't respond when you first DM'd her, and you kept hitting her up. You kept harassing her, trying to wear her down. Okay.
She finally replied to me. So she finally replied to me, like we busting it up in the DM and everything. I'm talking to her. I'm like, yeah, I gotta take you out. Let's go out. This and that. She's like, all right, cool. How we gonna do that? Next day she texts me and she like, oh, pay for my hair. I'm like, how much your hair? She said $275. I'm like, all right, cool. Now let's keep in mind that's $275. I'm down. So when I'm saying I'm down, y'all gonna understand why. I'm down $275. Cool. She go get her hair done. She get there, I guess she got late. So now she texting me like, oh, it's a late fee. The late fee $50. Can you pay it? I'm like, all right, cool, fuck it. I sent her the $50. So I now think I'm down like what that's like $325, $300. So I sent her the $50, and then after I sent her the $50, boom, the night come, we supposed to be going out on a date. Now, mind you, we had to be there, I think we had to be to the place at like 8:30, right? I get down there, we in Center City, the place in Center City. So I get down there, I can't find her. I'm like, where's she? I'm calling her, I'm not getting no answer or nothing. So now I'm like, I ain't mad, but I'm like, damn, I was expecting this. Like, all right, cool, it's whatever.
You mad? I mean, at that point, you do have a right to be mad, right? Like, clearly, if she stood you up, money aside, money you spent, I don't even care about that. If she said she was gonna be somewhere, y'all agreed, and then she didn't show up, you have the right to be mad. There's nothing, and she didn't call you and tell you anything. Yes, absolutely, you have the right to be mad. Why you playing like you wasn't mad? Why not be mad right there? Y'all be mad at the wrong shit. That's the thing that's blowing my mind right now. Like you already talking about the money you spent that you willingly gave to her, right? You already talking about the fact that you harassed this woman for who knows how long, and it took her this long to respond to you, and then you gave her money. You mad at that? You already crashing out about that. Oh, this is why I don't date women. I don't pay for dates. Da 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 da. But then the woman says she's gonna be somewhere, doesn't show up, and you ain't mad about that. What the fuck? That's the thing you supposed to be mad at. That's what she owed you. You see what I'm saying? She owed you an explanation. She owed you the respect to call you and let you know she wasn't going to be there. Like, she owed you that. That's the thing she owed. That is an agreement that both of y'all made. She owed it to you to be there, right? Because you guys agreed to be there. Yes, absolutely. Be mad about that. The rest of the shit so far, you have no reason to be upset with her about any of that. You did this to yourself so far.
I'm about to bit back home. As I'm driving back home, she called me like, oh, you where you at? That's why I'm be like, niggas take me out. I live right across the street from the place. This is that I'm here now. So I'm like, all right, cool. Like, calm down. Like, she start popping. I'm like, calm down. I'm gonna come back. Boom. I go back, right? I go in there. She already got a tab open on shots. So I'm like, all right, cool. Like, whatever. Boom. I get a couple shots. She get a couple more shots. So like, not like 5 or 10 minutes into us getting shots and shit, it was like about three boys, like 4 girls. Like 2 of the boys, she knew them. So she called them over there, and they was cool. They wasn't on no, like, you feel me, hostile, none of that, rah, all type. Shook my hand, said, what's up, bro, all that. I mean, it was respectful on both sides. So she's like, oh yeah, get some shots with us. So now in my mind, I'm like, oh, like, who about to be paying for this? Cause like, you got me paying shots for other dudes. Like, what? Well, we not on that. So I end up somehow, like, they sat there, they took a couple shots, boom. We get a couple more shots. After that's over, the bill like 180 off shots. I pay it. I'm like, all right, cool. Pay the 180 off shots. So now we get to bowling. Now, me, I know how I bowl. I'm real competitive. Like, I know how I bowl. So, like, I'm not going on a date. I'm still not going, go easy on you. So we bowling, boom, like, score like 161 and like, I think like 60 something, 50 something. She mad. I don't want to bowl no more. It's making my nails hurt, this, that, da, da, da. I'm like, all right, cool. Whatever, boom. Like, we sit there for like 10 minutes, 10 more minutes, and we just both on our phones. So I'm like, all right, well, let's go do something else. She's like, all right, I want to go out. I'm like, all right, cool. It's this place called Cleopatra down South Street. We go down Cleopatra. Now, mind you, it's bring your own bottle. So I had bottles at the crib. So I Ubered 2 bottles to me. It was dark Casamigos. I ordered the 2 bottles to me to the club. Boom, we get in. It's $40 to get in. I paid the 40 for both of us. So that's 80. I'm down like probably 6 times already. Like, so we get in there or whatever.
You down 6 something. Let's do the math. Hold on. 275 plus the 50, 325. 180 is 500. Oh, man. Yep. Okay. Damn.
She like, oh, I don't like Casamigos. I don't want Casamigos. I want Don Julio. Now, mind you, the place that we went to, my brother was there because it was his birthday. He was there with his girl. So they got the Don Julio or whatever. So now my brother, they got 2 Don Julio bottles. I got 2 Casamigo bottles. She don't want to drink the Casamigos. She want the Don. So my bro, like, he like, all right, like, give her some shots. So they give her like, I think like 4 shots out of the Don Julio bottle. Boom. She drink the shot. I want more. Like, she literally like, oh, I need some more. That ain't nothing. That ain't gonna turn me up. That ain't gonna get me lit. I'm like, all right, cool. Like, okay. So now I know it's a bring your own bottle, but I know they got bottles in the back. So I tell the boy that own, I'm like, yo, bro, like, I need a bottle. Like, what you got? He like, I got dime, but it's gonna cost you $250. I'm like, $250. I'm like, damn, all right, bet. I paid the $250 for the bottle. When I tell you, like, bro, 15 minutes in for me getting a bottle, bro, she drunk the whole bottle and still wanted more. Now she a little, like, lit. She a little tore out of her mind a little bit, right? So we sitting there drinking. So now I'm like, she told me, I want hookah. So I ain't even gonna lie. Now I'm on the type tip, like, yo, it's like 1 now. I'm like, when we about to go to the crib, like, this, that. You feel me? So I run to the bathroom real quick to check my pockets, because I'm like, I gotta make sure I got enough bread on me. She has all this stuff. Cool. I go to the bathroom. Now, mind you, I am a little on to myself, but, like, I'm making sure, I'm aware of everything. Something tell me, like, go back out there. Like, count your money and go back out there. Hurry up. I go back out there. She nowhere to be found. She gone. So I go to my brother. I'm like, yo, like, where'd she go? Where'd little girlie go? He like, oh, she walked outside, walked that way. I don't know where she at. I'm like, all right, cool. So now I walk out of the little lounge club joint Cleopatra. I'm like, yo, like, we on South Street boundary. She like 3 blocks down. So, like, I'm screaming, there's nobody out there. I'm like, yo, where you going? She come all the way back. She like, oh, I'm just not feeling it. Your folks being weird. Like, I'm just ain't feeling it. I'm gonna go home. I'm like, home? You about to go home, and I just damn near spent almost a stack on you in one night. And you not about to, like, you feel me? Like, you ain't gonna give me nothing. I'm like, yeah, no. I'm like, no, we gonna go to my crib. You ain't gotta go home. No, I'm just not feeling it. Like, this is not my vibe. Like, I'm better than this, and, like, I'm gonna just go home. I'm not feeling it. Bro, like, moreover of the story, that's why I don't take females out, because of stuff like that. And I ain't even saying, like, I'm on, like, it just depends. If me and her was on that was a plan. You feel me? And she did that. So I'm like, oh, yeah, no, like.
Bro, hold on. Fam. Hear me out. So you harassed this woman. I want to take it back to the beginning. You harassed this woman for God knows how long. No. Let's start before that. You saw this woman. You knew that you weren't in her league physically. You knew that. You harassed her because of that. That's why you put it on, extra strong, right? Hitting her up. She finally responds. She hit you up for money. That's why you paid, because she was out of your league. All of the I'm telling you, this is why why you told us this story. Did you really think we were gonna feel bad for you? This is crazy. So you did all of that. You did all of that, right? Cool. Then you get out on a date. She's not acting the way that you want her to act. You know what I'm saying? She stood you up, right? You like you said, you showed up at the right time. She didn't call you. Then when she called you, she was disrespectful. At any point in time, you could have cut that shit off. At any point in time, you could have been like, nah, personality. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not really feeling this. She disrespectful. Whoopie whoop whoop whoop. You know what I'm saying? But you were so desperate to get with her physically. You were so desperate to get with her. You disregarded every quote unquote red flag just so you could gain access to this woman's body. You paid out of pocket damn near $1,000 in one day for this woman to gain access to her body. You plowed her with drinks, hoping she would get drunk enough so that you can gain access to her body. And then when she didn't fall for that, you want to put that on every other woman and say, this is why I don't be dating women. This is why I want to take women out on dates. Sir, in real time, this is what the women be talking about. And this is why I can never listen to y'all. I can never listen to men, right? This is so normalized in your mind that you think you are owed a woman's body for whatever, you giving up some money or whatever the case may be. You literally just said that. You said, I spent all of this money. Nah, where you going? You got to sleep with me. I thought we was going to sleep together. You literally, my nigga, my guy, you could have took that $1,000 and just got a call girl. I just seen a video of a woman saying to a man, she sent the man a text message and she said like, it was like $250 for 30 minutes or something, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey man, if that's what you wanted to do, listen to what I'm saying. All you wanted to do, it was always transactional. You thought if you paid, she would play, right? Why not just pay a sex worker? Why do you need to manipulate this woman? Why do you need to get her drunk? You see what I'm saying? Why did you need to coerce her or try to, right? Thus far, there's nothing that woman did, to me, in my mind. There's nothing that woman did outside of not showing up on time for the date and then, you know what I'm saying, coming and trying to flip it on him or whatever. Nothing she did was wrong in my mind. If she asked you she didn't demand you give her money. You never said she led you on. She wasn't talking spicy with you in the DM. You never, none of that happened. On the date, you said that when y'all bowled, you beat her ass. Weird. You beat her ass in bowling. You sit down and y'all doom scrolling in y'all phones for about 10 minutes. Where was the chemistry? You see what I'm saying? When did she tell you or make you believe that she was gonna sleep with you? When she was drinking? That's what I'm saying. That's what you connect. You said, she getting drunk. She gonna get loose. We gonna get her loose off this goose, off this Don Julio, Actifulio. We gonna get her home and we gonna knock it down. You got with the woman that was out of your league and you thought all you had to do was get her drunk enough and she was gonna sleep with you. Men are disgusting. That's disgusting. I'm so happy you said this. I'm so happy you made this video, because men are running around here talking about where did the love go and all of this stupid ass shit. And I've been telling, because I'm a man and I hear what men say. Y'all don't care about a woman's personality. You don't care about her accomplishments. You don't care about how she even treats you. You don't care. All you care about is if she's attractive enough, you gonna pay to play. And lastly, for anybody that doesn't know what a simp is, let me introduce you to King Simp. He allowed this woman to do things to him that he didn't like. He allowed this woman to take advantage of him in some way, shape, or form in his mind, all for the purpose of gaining access to her body. He wouldn't do this with a woman that wasn't this attractive in his mind. That's what I'm saying. If she wasn't that attractive, if it was a less attractive woman, he wouldn't do that. He wouldn't spend $1,000 on her. He wouldn't pay $275, whatever, $300, $325 to get her hair done. He wouldn't have done that for a woman that he found less attractive physically. Had nothing to do with her personality. Had nothing to do with the type of person she was physically. If she wasn't physically that attractive to him. He did all of that. He did things that was outside of his character, right? That affected him negatively for the sole purpose of sleeping with her. That is a simp. That is this is the definition of a simp. Because y'all been using simp very loosely. You calling any man that says something about women, that stand up for women, or says that don't fucking agree with a man, or some bullshit, some misogynistic bullshit. Here's what I'm saying, just so we clear. Y'all, these men, I made this video, y'all gonna call me a simp for making this video. Whole time, he is literally telling the story of a fucking simp. That's a simp. That's the face of a simp. Those are the actions of a simp. And simps are dangerous and manipulative. They're not cool people. They're not cool people. He may have ended up being cool. And what I'm saying is, he didn't, as far as we know, he let her go her way, right? But a lot of simps, when they do that, they feel entitled and they end up assaulting those women and disrespecting those women. And based on his story, I can't say, oh, he did it. You don't know if he did or he didn't. So I'm not going to accuse him of that, right? So he didn't do that. But a lot of simps end up becoming dangerous to the women that they're trying to, to get, because they feel so entitled and they get so pissed off that they let that woman disrespect him. They let that woman take $1,000 off of him, whatever the hell, you ain't gonna let me fuck. Then the veneer drops, the mask drops, the simp mask drops. So yeah, that's a simp. And I don't feel any type of way about what that woman did. He's stupid. He's stupid. He's stupid. Him using this as a reason to not pay for dates for women moving forward. You don't like women, bro. You don't like women. You just want to. You just want a sex worker, and you should just deal with sex workers, brother.